Hello, my name is Sandy, and I'm a graduate student at the University of Southern California. And I would like for you to take a minute and imagine with me. Imagine, please, that the street that I am walking down right now is not a street in some town in the United States, but that it's a street in some town in Armenia. And imagine that I am not an American woman, but that I am an Armenian woman. And I've decided to take a nice afternoon walk. But I stop and I turn towards my neighbor's house because I hear yelling coming from inside. And I know them well. They're my friends. The lady in particular that lives there is a good friend of mine. And I'm concerned for her because she has told me that in the past her husband has been abusive towards her. And I didn't realize that it was so serious, but what I'm hearing right now is very serious. I hear, glass breaking and yelling and screaming, and I'm getting increasingly concerned for her. What can I do? What are my options? Do I, run into the house to save her from her husband? No. Chances are he'll abuse me as well. That's very dangerous. Do I run home to get my husband? He's a good man. He doesn't beat me, but no, he's going to tell me that what happens in their house is none of my business and that I should just leave it alone. Do I call the police? I can, but they may not come because in Armenia, domestic violence is not against the law. So instead, my only option is to turn around and walk home and hope that my friend will be okay in the morning. Pray that she'll be okay in the morning. This is a very real situation that could happen in Armenia today because of the lack of legislation criminalizing domestic violence. Even though Armenia gave the women the right to vote in 1917, and their constitution calls for equality in all aspects of life, they still have not passed legislation stating that domestic violence is a crime. On January 21st, 2013, the government blocked the passage of what would have been the Republic of Armenia's first domestic violence law. And they did this knowing that 25% of women in Armenia suffer from domestic violence every day. These women have access to shelters when they're available, counseling services if they're available, and it's all provided by non-governmental organizations. But they have no real legal recourse, no legal action that they can take against their abusers. An Armenian police officer recently told a woman, "An Armenian man always has the last word." And unfortunately, this is the cultural norm still today. But women are standing up. Women are saying no more. This is not okay. This is not what we want. We want legislation criminalizing domestic violence in Armenia now.